The goal of this video is I want to tell you about some things that you can do to get more activity on your Flippa auctions. And when you get more activity, that means the bids go up, because the more people, the more exposure you get, the more people bidding on the things. The fact is, people want what other people want, right? So if you got nobody bidding on your auction, then others aren't going to bid on it. But if you got 15, 20 people bidding on your auction, then other people are going to bid, and they're going to bid more in order to get it. Okay, so the trick here is getting more bids. Hands down, to get more bids, first thing you can do, use the featured listing. Okay, it's only 29 bucks, and it will get you a lot more exposure. It's very, very effective, and it's worth the 29 bucks. Provided you think your site's going to, sell for over 100 bucks or so. I suggest you do a 5-day listing. Start at $1 and no reserve. That makes things very, very appealing to people. They figure, okay, I've got an opportunity to get in here pretty inexpensively, and that gets you initial bids, and then those initial bids in turn get you more interested bids. Now I'm going to tell you something that is somewhat of a sneaky tactic. Okay, if you're new to Flippa, when you create your auction and people bid on it, those bids actually have to be approved by you, okay, initially when they first are made. Once you approve it, then yes, it's a binding bid and it goes public. Everybody knows about it. So what people usually do is when you list it, you're going to get a lot of bids right away, and they'll go in and they'll approve those bids, okay, as soon as they come in. But what you're going to do is a little bit different. When you get that first little flood of bids, you're going to find the lowest one and approve it, and then completely ignore the others for 12 hours. Okay, so 12 hours later, don't even worry. Go work on your next project. Okay, don't even worry about what's coming in. Don't reply to messages, nothing. And then what you do is 12 hours later, you come in and you got probably a whole bunch of bids piled up, because since it's such a brand new, only one person bid on it kind of thing, and the bid is very, very low, you're going to get a lot of other people that want to jump in thinking that they have an opportunity to pick up something wicked cheap, right? Well, what you do then is you accept all the bids at once. And then you just let the auction run. You respond to all the messages. You leave, if there's any comments that need to be added, stuff like that, and you accept bids as they come in from that point. Now, the reason that you do this and how this actually works is it'll give your auction the appearance that it's a wicked, hot, popular auction in demand. And that is going to make it more desirable to others. Because remember, people want what other people want. So what's going to appear here is like, man, they're like more than 15 bids in the first 24 hours. They're going to be like, I want that. If you go in and you just accept the bids as they come in, then you're not going to get as much activity, because a lot of times, this is actually cool. It works in your favor. If initially some guy, maybe he bids 500 bucks on your site, and you accept that right away, other people are going to be like, well, yeah, I'm not even going to bid because that's too high for me already. Whereas if the bid is $5, the one that's showing, right, then they're going to be like, okay, yeah, I'll bid. So you will get more bids because that, initially that high bid that got in there didn't get posted because you didn't approve it. So you got a whole bunch of other bids. And then once you get all those extra bids, now you've got, a greater amount of